This is our last day on site today, and also hopefully the day that the caravan engineer comes out to fix my corner steady. It's already quite late in the morning because we've been really chilled out. My son's out playing now. He was watching cartoons on his tablet, but the weather's dried up. It's a wee bit chilly in the air, but nothing too terrible. And so I've decided we're going to go to visit the Lynford Arboretum. So I'm making us a picnic. Apparently there are nice picnic spots there, and it's not far. It's only about 5-10 minutes away. So we're on hand if we get a phone call from the engineer saying that he can get here any earlier. But it does mean that we can still see something interesting, and the Lynford Arboretum looks very pleasant walk. So more walking for the dogs, bless them. They're still really tired. So yeah, should be a pleasant walk and a pleasant picnic in the park before we come back and await the engineer and see what the rest of the day brings. But yeah, I'm glad it's dry anyway, because that makes life infinitely easier. Here we are, son. Not the forest. So we've arrived in the car park and we're now there. So if we carry on straight, we should be able to see the lakes.
And also
That'd be nice, won't it?
And the beach too, Mummy.
Oh, that looks like the deep dark woods in there, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, but it's teeming with wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled, son, see if you find anything interesting. Rather unusual, isn't it? What's that all about, Sam? Biodiversity. don't have your intestines then.
Pardon?
Is it sour?
A bit.
It's not quite ripe then.
No, but still good.
Okay. I think.
Luke can't stay in it.
Yeah, don't eat them, I'm not sure. And I could be wrong and it could make you poorly.
Or die.
Yeah. The one I just walked past and pinged backwards. How close can we get before Tori and Luna get there? Oh. Thanks, girls. Well, this was a jolly nice find.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Don't know, they're dead.
Maybe dead brambles.
Look out for Lynford Arboretum. If you've got dogs, you can't go into the Arboretum itself, but there's a forestry area with lake, beautiful lake, and this beautiful walk, circular walk that goes quite a way with all sorts of plants,
Findings.
different insects. That's definitely worth a little traipse around and a good explore. The dogs are loving it. I think that one is. Are you loving it? Okay. Find out, let's have a look. So that's where we parked, and that's where we went to earlier. And then we've walked all the way around there, haven't we? And now we're there.
Yes. We just need to go information
It's
point.
longer in real life than you think, isn't it?
Yes. I've been down there. It's like a valley, Mummy.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's like a lookout valley. Very much.
I've got back to the caravan just in time because we've just had a text message from Simon at Thetford Caravan Services and he's on his way. Woohoo! So that's the problem, the whole thing's come away. Oh, that's my leg. And that's the broken bit. And there's the new bit. All fixed. Happy days, caravan is fixed. Lovely Simon from Thetford Caravan Services made his way to me a bit earlier than expected, which was great because we'd literally just got back to site when I got the text message from him saying he's 20 minutes away, so perfect timing. And he's taken the whole leg off, cleaned it up, and basically I think it's the spigot, he said, had broken. As they do over time, especially, you know, wear and tear and everything else. So that's been replaced with a brand new one, and he's put it all back together again, and I now have a much more stable caravan. So, thank you Simon at Thetford Caravan Services, you're amazing. Cheers! One thing that's been really annoying on this site, flies. They're driving me absolutely mental. Get out. They're really lazy, slow moving flies that you literally could catch. Oh, go away. Anyway, that's my moon. Bloody flies. Yes. Feeling lazy. Not going to cook anything properly. So, last night on site, tinned crap for my son just to make him happy. Vegetable chilli. Which does taste nicer than it looks, believe me. And whole grain rice. I was just thinking earlier, this is the longest holiday I've ever had. I've never been anywhere for longer than 7 nights before. And it's not something I would have been able to do previously. I was totting up how much this 10 days away or 10 nights away has cost. And all in, and I'm not going to include food because the food is the same as I would have at home anyway. It's just going to be, hang on, was that my son? Pardon? What would you like? How about chili? How about chili? And rice? That's what we'll have then. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so 10 nights away has cost all in less than £250. And alright, we haven't been to places that are expensive. We've only eaten out, rarely. We haven't gone anywhere that's had a huge ticket price for entry, or you know, well, only one thing anywhere that's had a ticket price for entry, and that was the farm. So how else could you holiday and have a great holiday for that kind of money? I don't know, I don't think you can beat it. I really don't. You know, obviously, yeah, weather plays a huge part in the enjoyment of anywhere. But weather's not everything. The company that you enjoy is everything. Experiencing new things is everything. And giving my son opportunities is everything. And this makes it so much more infinitely possible. We've spent more nights in our caravan than we have at home this last month. a tiny fraction of the cost of going away for 2 weeks somewhere abroad, and yet we've enjoyed it so much. Yeah, definitely happy with Frankie. has been such a big test for these guys who prior to coming to me in January had never been on a holiday. So this is all so strange for them, such new surroundings permanently, change of environments, super long walks, and yeah, trust me, these guys didn't have any muscle tone on them when they came to me at all. Now they're becoming very, very fit little dogs. But to say that they've settled in is an understatement. They've loved it. Almost as much as they love each other. Girls, 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 what about my ears? What about mine? My ears need a clean. No? No? What about mine? Yeah, yeah! Well, that's it then. My last evening sitting here looking out of this window for a while. We leave Norfolk tomorrow and return home. And this past 10 days has been absolutely wonderful, beautiful holiday. Hopefully one that will give my son lots of memories, and myself included, and the dogs. I've got a feeling it's going to take them a while to get back into home routine, especially the chihuahuas who don't sleep on my bed with me normally. And Berry Chicken doesn't sleep on my bed normally. The one thing I'm looking forward to is not getting woken up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with Perry walking across my face as he goes on his late night ramblings around the caravan. Yes. I've learned a few things, as I always tend to do when I'm away. And the most important thing I've learned is that if something breaks or goes wrong, it's no massive hardship or big deal to call out a caravan engineer to come and fix it. And that's been a really good experience for me, because actually it's allayed some of my fears and worries that I had. Oh, what do I do if I get to a campsite and something doesn't work, or it's broken, or get an engineer out. They can come to your site, sort things out for you, either fix it or make it safe, and you can enjoy your holiday. So I'm not going to stress anymore about things like that, and I know we'll be fine, absolutely fine. And today's little endeavour only cost me £50, which is worth it to me for not getting mucky myself. Mucking around trying to figure out what parts I needed, and you know, he does it for a living, and it's obviously a lot easier and quicker for him to do than it would have been for me to do on my driveway. So I'm immensely grateful for that. I've learned that for 10 days we can keep ourselves very comfortable. There's plenty of space. I was worried about storage space for clothes, but I've reconfigured where we put things, and we certainly, well, there's clothes we haven't worn. So I definitely packed well. Food, plenty of food, not a problem at all. Alcohol, clearly not a problem. So it really has worked well. And you know, we could still stay away for longer if necessary. I always pack more than we actually need, just in case something happens and we can't get home at the right time. But yeah, a bit sad to be going home tomorrow. Grateful that I have another site booked for a few weeks' time. At least that's something else to look forward to, and get us over the hiccup of, you know, holidays will end soon and back to school and all the rest of it. Back to normality after such a long time. Since the 23rd of March lockdown began, and my son hasn't been to school since then. So beginning of September, when he is back to school, that's going to be a big change for us. So I'm glad I've got a holiday booked shortly after that, just to get us all back into the swing of things. And I'll be back to work next week. It's a good job. I love my job. It really is. Yes, so that's us here from sunny Norfolk, windy Norfolk, rainy Norfolk, but restful Norfolk. And I'll catch you again on our next outing. In the meantime, as ever, good night, love you lots, bye.